DMP. Oh, thanks, guys.
Okay, we're going. Oh, this suck.
They don't even make a sound.
They don't even make a sound.
All right, well, I'm just going to see how many I can fit in my mouth while you call in the show.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Blanks and Fatty. Tonight is very special. We are celebrating our anniversary.
Penis.
And so, with our anniversary show, we do bring in all the big guns. So, we have this evening hanging out with us. I mean, how do we introduce? We should have made you guys roll the dice. So since
smoke weed every day.
Since nobody said hi to Sabi, we do have Sabi in the house tonight, hanging out with us. We do have Miss.
Can't be here for long, but I'm
here.
here.
She's here to say hi.
Well, we'll make sure to get her questions in. We might even have to get it in earlier. That's fine. Who else we got?
We got Megan. The Megan.
Absolutely, big part of getting us affiliates. So thank you very much, ma'am. Push us over the hump.
Right over the hump.
Yep. You helped us emotionally get past Hamburger Hill. That was 47 subscribers. So, let's see. God, who else do we have? We got Spoon today.
We have Spoon.
Yeah.
Spoon.
Formerly known as Captain No Pants, just so there's no confusion.
Captain No Pants / Spoon / our scum and survival professional. So you've had a chance to jump on a couple episodes. Love having you on, and it sounds like you got some extra questions tonight. So this will be fun.
We have Mac Milk, the living emote himself.
The fucking legend. Mac Milk, the legend.
And then the one guy that's been with us since day one on this stupid adventure, because we said you have no other choice. You're coming along with us because, you know, homies don't let homies sink alone.
Don't let us die out there by ourselves.
The porn man himself, Mr. Quids.
Oh my God!
You dirty dogs.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, how's the company coming along? Have you got your studio space set up yet?
Still working on it.
Okay. All right.
So a lot of alcohols, a lot of hotel scenes,
A lot of alcohols.
Yeah.
a lot of alcohols.
Might end up just having to do like a green screen like you gentlemen and like have different backdrops.
It works. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it didn't all start off with a green screen. Let me tell you, it's been a long ride.
You should do that, but make the backgrounds just barely low res, just like a little low res, not like super high definition, but just enough to throw people off. They're like, this is weird. Just add that
This
element.
is really cheap.
Yeah, it's unsettling.
I got to spend all my money on the talent. That's what it is.
Oh my God. So what's your best talent? What's his name? Oh,
Son of a bitch.
Oh God.
Dude, just you wait. Just you wait.
Like anal?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Male talent is. I'm actually gonna pull from the Blanks and Fatty show.
Nice.
There you
Nice.
go.
Yeah.
Major Milk hung like a fucking donkey.
There's a reason it's not a quart. It's not a quart of milk. It's a gallon. Oh my God.
Yeah, we'll have to get him for the Bukkake show.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pour that milk all over the faces.
You just take the milk, you mix it with a little bit of corn syrup, you whisk it up a little bit, give some time for the air to escape, and then it just pours so smooth.
Bold strategy.
So
Yeah, but you got to get enough like tackiness to like that it doesn't just like fall off the face. That it kind of has like little.
you can use the cheese packs from a box of Velveeta. That works great too.
I didn't mean to say hi, Potato. I didn't see you come in. We just got into a really good conversation about Bukkake.
So welcome. Yeah,
Welcome.
Go ahead.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome
That was
to
a
the
really
show.
weird segue.
That was.
This is our anniversary show. Like I said, we've been doing some classic shows. We brought in some of you guys. We discussed some fun stuff last week. We had dating apps. And then I can't remember everything else we did. We had Dr. Tottenham for something, and we had Quids there hanging out with us for dating apps, and his whitesonly.com.
Whoa.
No. It wasn't that. It was not that. Okay, so just out of curiosity, quick read of the room. Who here's seen that episode? I'm just curious.
No, because it didn't go up on the,
it didn't go up on the YouTube. That's right.
I got backed out. So we got to re-post that up. Anyways, we did get a couple of followers on YouTube from a couple buddy of mine. But so let's go down the road to Munich for our Oktoberfest, which is next week. So this week we got the Bunker Oktoberfest.
I hope you like it.
Yeah, it's a Marzen. It's a lager.
It's a Marzen.
Whoa, dude, you guys say that, and then you take away like my contribution to your guys' Munich extravaganza.
No dick pics.
I mean, no.
I didn't think there was anything.
All I can say,
closely,
I'm glad I have a small hand. I'm just glad I have a large hand and a small dick, because otherwise it would have been a very compromising photo.
There was really nothing to see there.
I know, exactly. Which, like, get it off of there. That's the most humiliating part.
I can superimpose something, a little more girthy.
I swear to God, if you do that, I am coming after you legally, morally, spiritually. I'm coming for
Sexually.
you. Sexually, for sure. Oh my God. Yeah. So as you can see, for those of you who are tuning in, we like to ball bust. Apparently, this is half of what we do. But I don't know, Blanks. Did you have anything in the news?
I did. I got a news story. So I don't know if everybody's been following it, but I'm a person that loves a good murder mystery. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about Gabby Polito and Brian Laundrie. And my motherfucker is gone. Okay, I don't care what you guys think. My motherfucker's gone. And what I like to talk about is, this shit has gone so big. We got Dog the Bounty Hunter on this guy's ass now.
Dog the Bounty Hunter is going after this dude, and I want to live in a country where Dog the Bounty Hunter catches the like the girlfriend or wife killer in like a nationwide debacle. I want them to have like a shootout, and then they both run out of ammo, and Dog the Bounty Hunter tackles him. I then want his wife to tie the guy up.
I'm pretty sure this is how we're gonna choose our president in the future.
I'm down.
And then what's gonna happen is they're gonna be like, we're turning Cops back on. Somebody recorded that. We're just gonna play it on repeat for an entire season, and it'd work. And it'd work. We're dumb enough for it to work.
I wouldn't mind bringing back like fucking tying this guy to the back of a pickup truck and then dragging him through some gravel.
I mean, I prefer the court of justice myself. I do prefer the court of justice.
Really?
Yeah. That's where I sit. I have to make a stand.
You're too Catholic.
I've drawn a line.
Too Catholic. Wait, sorry. Who are you talking about? I wasn't listening.
Too Catholic, me.
Oh
my God. So okay.
That poor girl. Her remains were found in like Zion National Park or something.
Jesus Christ.
And her boyfriend just split.
Took off. Well, no, he didn't just split. So we don't know what exactly he did, but he showed up back to Florida without her in the van. He was there for about 4 days, and then told his parents he was going for a hike and went into these Everglades. I can't remember the park that he's at.
Dead. He's dead.
And he's in there. It was supposedly that's where he went. He went in there and left his car there. I don't think that's what happened.
I think he's dead. I think he offed himself in the Everglades, and he's now. He's now.
No,
alligator
he wouldn't have made the drive all the way back.
Dude, have you ever died by alligator? That's like the most metal way to go.
I mean,
this guy doesn't sound like he was sound of mind.
His whole intent is like, I'm going to go back to Florida.
Maybe it wasn't an alligator. Maybe it was a fucking python or.
Yeah, it could have been. Don't they have brown moccasin snakes down there?
Burmese pythons is
Sabi?
the Burmese pythons that have taken over the Everglades.
Sebastian, Sebastian calls. Yeah, well, I was gonna say Sabi because Sebastian is also known as Sabi, and then I realized you were in the room as well, so then I was like, fuck. But he.
Maybe you should introduce Sabi and Sabi.
We call her Sabi because she's angry. Sabi, go ahead.
I was just wondering when my name was said, but then I heard Burmese pythons, and I assumed it was because I have a snake and you wanted to know. But then I heard they are taking over the Everglades in Florida, and it is pretty sad. And hundreds of them get killed every day.
So hold on. You're actually a bit of a snake, bit of a snake expert here. So what's your opinion on the Everglades situation? Like what's got to happen here? What do we need to do?
I just think that what happened to make it happen that way is because people are irresponsible with wildlife, and so now they've released them. That's why ferrets are illegal to own as a pet in California, because if they release them into the wild, they would take over, just as the Burmese pythons did in Florida, and that's why you can't have them as pets. Which is what Florida should have done, but they don't want to regulate anything there, and that's why they're taking over the Everglades.
Well, the reason why. But it's a little different
Arnold
though.
Schwarzenegger.
Because here's the thing: it's a little bit different because ferrets are just so charismatic. That's how they're taking over. I mean, they don't outcompete. They outconvince. The other animals are like, yeah, we'll fall in line.
Ferrets are taking over because they breed so quickly. If they were released in California, they would breed so quickly because of all the natural food sources that they have here that they could eat and breed very quickly. And that's what happened in the Everglades, is people released their snakes because they didn't want to take care of them properly.
So, it's like anybody with the last name Smith.
So I got a question on all of this. Do you think that Brian Laundrie is still in the Everglades?
No way, dude. He split somewhere else.
Are we talking about that dumb...
Let's all take a guess. Let's go around the group and take a guess. So let's call it, where is Brian Laundrie? Let's go with Sabi first. You're at the top of my list there.
I don't actually give a fuck because that case is useless.
Okay.
I'm sorry that somebody died, but
all right.
I'm sorry that girl died, but there's hundreds of people that go missing every day, and nobody cares.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little sus. I'm starting to wonder if you're involved.
All of a sudden, people became FBI agents because some white girl in Florida went missing. But go off.
Good answer, Sabi. Quids, go ahead.
You're welcome.
Where's Brian Laundrie?
Mexico.
See, dogs. Yeah, I thought so.
With a double underline.
You know what dog said? Dog the Bounty Hunter said no because he's a white boy that doesn't know Spanish, and the cartels would take him and cash him in for the fucking reward.
No doubt.
Okay, Mexico. Hold on, I'm writing this down. Mexico, disconfirmed. Major Mac, go ahead. What's your guess? Where's Brian Laundrie? Canada. Jesus Christ! Wow, we're getting geopolitical here. Why Canada?
Because he can at least not get taken by a cartel. So he'll fit in up there, kind of.
Yeah. He'd better not piss off folks in rural Saskatchewan, because it's pretty much like the Amish Mafia out there. They'll get him. All right, Megan, how about you?
Well, I think probably because the proximity is so close to Alabama. If Florida is the taint of the United States, Alabama is the armpit, so it's easy to hide there.
Whose armpits connected directly to their taints? What kind of shape is this? What kind of grotesque malformed perception do you have of the human body?
I thought you were.
I'm just saying, Mel.
You were in healthcare.
Alabama and Florida, okay?
Oh my God.
Is this why you got out of healthcare?
Probably Alabama, because armpits. All right. And Spoon, what's your guess, man?
A little more specific. He's between the IHOP and the laundromat, trying to do his laundry while sifting through the dumpster for spare change to clean his shit.
Dude, okay, now that's actually like the most realistic answer.
I want to make a shout out to the first answer. I can't remember your name. I'm sorry, but you're absolutely
Sabi.
Right. There are so many missing cases in this country that never get reported because they're not pretty, blonde, and white. Fuck this stupid sensationalistic garbage. We need to pay attention to the tragedies that are happening every day.
Yeah, I
like Spoon. Thank you, Spoon.
Definitely like anal.
No, loud and clear. So the best part about the Blanks and Fatty show is over the year we've learned how to waste your time.
That's
really what we do.
And that was news.
And that's news. So I mean, I say let's give it up to them. I don't know.
Well, you guys. So we wanted to try something different. We put all of you guys at least a couple times through the ringer and made you help us out. So we're gonna make you help us out again. But this time you can put us through the ringer. You can ask us any question you want if you do to, what we've learned through this year, or to, my favorite color is green and stoner green for that answer.
What's my favorite color? Blue. No,
Blue.
Yellow!
And then at the half-hour mark, we have asked you guys to come up with some questions and to put us through the power of 5. So we understand...
This is going to be like a power fucking 27.5, isn't it? I can already smell it in the air. Y'all are frothing at the mouth.
I'll probably start earlier than the half-hour mark then, because y'all like to ramble.
No.
All right, go at it. We're waiting. Go ahead. Start lacing them in.
What you got, Sabi?
That's our first thing.
Wait. You want to
go ahead.
We hit the
Oh,
ball.
it's absolutely not me starting this one off.
This is a Festivus right here.
I'll go. I'll piss everyone off first.
Oh, here we go. Good. Let's set the tone.
All right. Let me get my notes. All right. This is kind of a narrative here. First, this question doesn't count because it's a setup. Does everyone know what transubstantiation is? If you don't, it's the theory, the idea that the wafers and the wine the Catholics consume literally turn into the body and the blood of their Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. So, question is, what part of Jesus do you actually consume?
Okay, I can answer this question. Can I call this one?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so
I agree with the penis.
Okay, so everyone was very, very quick to jump to penis, which is odd. You all are weird, because growing up Catholic.
You're just bitter that you didn't say it first.
I'm not. No, because you're eating Jesus' bumhole. You notice how round that thing is? Dick ain't round. You know what's round's butthole. No, man. For real, the idea of transubstantiation is hilarious, and it turns the communion into a cannibalistic slaughterfest. I think that's very death metal and one of the best parts about Catholic Christianity. My time's up.
German Nielsen's time.
Blanks.
So, if matter equals energy, how much mass, thus energy, has been consumed throughout the hundreds, if not thousands of years of Catholics consuming the body/energy of Jesus Christ of Nazareth?
Shall you or shall I?
You know what? I'm going to go with 9.99999.999.
Did you just have 2 decimals?
Yes.
You motherfucker! You broke math! You broke math with your answer!
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
It's a part of a part, really.
It's not really the whole thing.
I mean, you gotta spread that shit out, and it's
because,
a wafer, and if you count it out, kind of like...
It's 2 parts, right?
Yeah.
to make a whole.
So here's the thing. E equals MC squared.
But they're not the same parts. It's not like I'm taking 2 wafers to become, the thing. You're taking the blood and the wafer, so it's like...
So let's say you get about 135 pounds of wafers together. And maybe 4.5 liters of wine.
Time's up.
Oh, there we go. That's how you bring back Jesus Christ. It's very easy. Fucking math. Anyway,
All right.
Next question.
Let's assume that this reaction is powered by the sun, so it's solar powered Jesus energy.
Kind of like Superman kind of thing.
Is Jesus solar energy working under a photosynthesis reaction or a photovoltaic reaction? Go.
I'm going with anything that's kind of like Superman's power. If you take him away from being charged up by the sun, he loses his superpower.
Well, yeah, was Kal-El photosynthetic or was he photovoltaic?
I don't know, but I'm going with that level.
Okay, so I think that this brings up important questions about Superman, which Jesus can sit down for just a fucking second, because I want to know. I mean, was he just absorbing UV radiation? Was it how did this work? What wavelengths do you have to hit Superman?
We're off topic.
All right. I don't have a good answer to that question. I don't think we do. There is no good answer to that because Jesus was never real.
Blanks, do you have anything to add?
Whoa.
Jesus
Not
was
correct.
real, and Superman is the answer.
Jesus was real.
And Superman.
All right, next question.
It's okay. Potato says
only since 2006 has the FDA regulated the wafers that they consume.
Fuck!
So the question is, as clearly, since Jesus Power wafer cookies are solar energy, should they also be regulated by the Department of Energy?
No, but I think that they should check them for how much parts by million are insect body.
I want to know what the expiration dates are on these bad boys. How long can we keep them before?
Yeah, I just disagree with the question. I feel like there's a better question in the sense that how do we best regulate it as fucking food before we even worry about it as energy? I mean, although food
these are
is
my questions.
If you're regulating food, you're regulating energy, really. If we want to talk on a kilocalorie basis, but that's another question for another day.
Final question: should the body of Jesus Christ of Nazareth also be considered a renewable energy source?
Yeah, if he keeps coming back to fucking life. Sorry, go ahead.
The hard track, its shelf life is 25 years.
Shelf life's 25. Oh my god.
That's what potato says.
It's like hardtack. Yeah, it just lasts a while, man. Yeah, he's very well preserved. Yeah, if Jesus were renewable energy, I mean, heck, I'd be okay with maybe churches taking tax money.
Do you take the church's tax money?
No, I don't take the church's tax money, but I've certainly given them plenty.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Anyway, next question. Who's up next? Thank you. Thank you, Spoon.
I got you. All right. What do you got, Sabi?
Thank you for your weird Jesus question, Spoon.
All right.
All right. My first question. How many different ways can you say bitch? And please name them and say them.
All right, you will go back and forth. You ready?
I got biatch.
Okay, biatch.
Wait. We're supposed to.
All right,
say
are we ready?
Like, how many different ways can you say bitch in different meanings? Like what they like the way that they mean.
Okay, go first.
How many ways I can say bitch?
Just do one. I'll do one. We'll keep going back and forth.
But no, she wants the bitch, but in the different meanings.
Bitch.
Yeah, and what's the meaning for that?
Well, I think that she just wants us to say it, so it sounds like it's a different meaning. So like, there's like bitch, and then there's bitch,
And then there's biatch.
biatch, and bitch.
And bitch, please.
Batch. Bitching.
I think that I'm out.
Bitch? Bitch, please? Yeah, I think you've got our range of bitch. There you go. Dude, range.
correct.
Hold
It was
on.
6.
Range of bitch is a great band name. There you go. You're welcome.
That is a great band name. But you were correct. There were 6. Fattie got them all. Blanks, you were of no help.
As usual.
Bitch.
My other question. Fuck, I forgot what it was. I did not write these down. I thought of them on the spot.
Oh no.
I do not prepare for things.
We'll
This is my
come
downfall.
back to you. Let's see if you can remember. We'll get the next question in and we'll come back to you. Who's up next?
Megan.
Oh shit, are we up to calling you people?
Yeah, we're
Is
calling
this
her
5th
Megan.
grade?
Yeah, we're calling her Megan.
On it.
Mine are like really mine's really lame. I feel like they don't compare to those. Okay, first I just came up with this. Are your hats really tiny or is your heads that big?
All right,
So,
that big?
so my headset is right here on the top, and so my party hat is behind my headset. So hence it's a little bit of like, Peter Jackson-esque, set design. I just want you to look like I have a really tiny hat.
It does. So perspective. Okay, mine's kind of lame because like I'm
That's a
in
crutch.
vacation mode, but I'm poor and I can't afford it. So okay, so I've been okay. So the ABC Islands, Aruba, Carousel, and Bonaire, they're in the Caribbean. What country are they just off the coast of?
Okay, wait.
Geographic question.
You'll have to repeat that
Into
question.
Aruba.
Oh, damn, that was a lot. Okay.
Thank God we have Spoon with us.
All right, time's up, Megan. I'm sorry, that was too long to ask the question. What's the next question? I believe the answer is Aruba.
All right.
It was
I heard Spoon.
Venezuela. The answer was
I remember.
Venezuela.
Oh man, that's fun. All right, next question, because fuck that.
I remembered my question.
Oh, Sabi, go ahead.
All right. This is gonna test your Sabrina knowledge.
Okay.
What is my favorite breed of dog?
Opens up Discord. Quick,
Wiener dog.
Blanks, go ahead. I've got less than 30 seconds.
I feel like I'm a failure. I want to say wiener dog because that's my favorite.
Oh, I was gonna say because I saw your snake. I saw the hedgehog. I'm going back. Oh,
Golden
son of a
retriever?
gun! I'm not gonna find it in time. Oh, there's a lot of chickens in there. Jesus Christ, potato. That's a lot of chicken. Is it a corgi? Is it a corgi? I say corgi.
This is all very good answers, but you are all wrong. It is all breeds of dogs are all able to be.
What the
favorite.
fuck
They're
kind
all
of trick
boys.
question bullshit is that multiple choice answer?
But Fattie was
Yeah.
very accurate in his depiction of what dog that I would love the most.
Corgi?
Corgis
What?
are at the top tier list.
I
In
believe
a
right
tier
before
list,
corgi I said
they're
chicken.
in my S tier.
They're S tier. Corgis are S tier dogs. Like the queen carries them around for a fucking reason. God save it.
All right, that was all I had for the night. I appreciate you inviting me on for your anniversary, guys.
Well,
Thank
we
you.
appreciate you being a part of it. Thanks for helping make the show happen.
Yes,
Absolutely.
of course.
Cheers to
I
that.
mean, where would you be without technical support?
Right?
Honestly.
We would.
Every company, companies should start paying
Probably
the
be
goddamn
above
IT.
Joe Rogan's podcast.
Oh
Run that
God. All right, have a great rest of your night, guys.
All right, yeah,
You
cheers, you
too.
too. All right. Who was next? Are we back to Megan?
Back to Megan.
All right.
No, I don't have anything else.
Oh,
got
shit.
Think
All
of
right.
something on the spot. Embarrass them.
Okay, so I'm gonna just wing this. So we were talking about Metalocalypse earlier. Who, in your opinion, is the best character?
Toki Wartooth. Without him, the band falls apart.
I'm a little biased. I like Toki as well.
It's the only one I know.
He's also the best. He's the funniest one out of all of them.
love Toki.
He is absolutely the funniest. Like he's the one that my wife fell in love with, and like we named our first dog Toki.
Did you really?
Yes, and that dog was
man.
that dog was a fucking idiot. But Toki Wartooth is definitely the best character. I don't know, Bikes. What about you?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't watch the show.
What show are you talking about?
Metalocalypse.
Brutal.
Yeah,
Oh yes.
It's a band / show.
It's a metal show.
It is one of the best shows. It is one of the best shows, but you have to, the show demands that you work for it. It does not work for you.
They drink their coffee black.
Indeed.
So do I.
Okay. Well,
I love their view on Christmas as well. Dragging a dead tree in.
Yes. I think that their first episode is the one that really turns people off because they're running around a supermarket trying to buy food and one of them's hitting on grandmas. Hello, ladies. Would you like some Metamucils? And people are just like, what the fuck is this show? Which is a valid question. How about this? Next up, Major Mac. Did you bring some questions, buddy?
Yeah, I got some for you, boo.
All right. Let's see what
Thank you,
got.
Interdeviant. You didn't. Oh, and you bought us some freaking 25 bits.
That's,
$50.
that's me blow punching the microphone.
Ooh, hey.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tongue punch
All right,
in the
so
bum.
like my first question: how many gallons of milk will fit in an average person's bathtub?
The same as the amount of water, 22.5 gallons.
No.
Fuckers.
No, fuck. Let's see. Average tub volume. Google.
342.
I think it's 60 gallons.
How many gallons in an average bathtub? 42. 42 answers 42.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
You know.
Okay, I was looking at a small tub, more of a wash basin. I'm very sorry.
It goes
Need to define the
anywhere
question
from
better next time.
35 to 60.
You
technically.
listen here. I have one that has a whirlpool, and I have no idea how many gallons it holds. But I know I can't put milk through the system because it will have bacteria in the lines and it will smell like farts.
Yes, it will.
What's your next question?
And the second one is, out of the whole many types of Pokemon there are in all the Pokemon games, name one of the 25 that the USA say is their top favorite.
Pikachu. I mean, it's kind of that's.
You are incorrect, sir.
Squirtle.
I feel like
Yes,
the obvious
Squirtle
answer.
is one of them.
How about Snorlax?
Snorlax is also one of them.
Psyduck.
Negative.
Charizard. Voltorb.
Charizard, yes. Voltorb, no.
Gengar.
No.
Mew.
No.
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo.
No.
Mew 3.
No.
Really?
Ding Dug! Ding Dug! I don't know, man. God, I'm already out of Pokemon. Charizard? I always said Charizard.
Already said.
Bulbasaur? Who liked Bulbasaur? If you played Bulbasaur, I'm sorry. How's your life living with your parents?
Oh, damn.
You chose Bulbasaur. I just assume you live with your parents.
Bulbasaur, you played the harder version of the year.
How's life with your parents? We got a Bulbasaur apologist.
No, I never.
Are we out of time? Did we cross time?
Yeah, you're good though. You guys named a couple, and that's all the questions I had though.
Okay. All right. Can you tell us the ones we missed?
So you missed Arcanine.
What the fuck is that?
Growlithe.
What the fuck is
Final
that?
Evolution. He's like a little dog Pokemon.
Breaking your sound now.
Starter type. Umbreon, which is my favorite Pokemon.
Never heard of that.
Lucario, Gardevoir.
Lucario, I've heard of. I've heard that. My son has said that word.
Is that the frog one?
No.
Oh my god. All right, so there's going to be a lot of Pokemon on this list that we do not know.
Yeah, probably. So.
Shit. Well, as long as it's not Machamp. Anyway.
No.
All right.
Good.
So I think we just have Quids left, yeah? Quids, your time to shine.
What's up?
You got it, Spoon. I see you. It's your turn to ask your Power 5 questions, buddy. You're up. Time to shine.
Well, since apparently I'm the only white Anglo-Saxon Protestant here, and all your Jesus questions were quite offensive to me, I'm going to have to ask this one question. Well, it might be two questions.
Okay.
Is it to me, or are these knuckleheads on the screen?
Oh, I can't see anything.
Hey, now it's a moose knucklehead. Get it right.
Because I'm also a white, non-Anglo-Saxon, non-Christian.
No.
I've taken genetic testing. My whiteness is not in dispute. I feel no need to defend how white I am. Go ahead with your question, Wasp Man. I'm not afraid.
So, Fattie, since you seem to be pretty good at like laying the dick kicks and you got really good aim for that, when did you realize that you were addicted to cock, and did your parents ever take you to camp to pray the gay away?
I'd say I became addicted to cock around 13. I'd say it was around 13 when I started noticing that they were things.
You don't have to lie, Fatty. We know sooner.
No, that's it. This is already a very weird question, so I'm gonna answer this however the fuck I want.
That's right. Do it.
So I was never touched nor at Boy Scout nor at Boy Scout camp nor in church. I never had any experiences of a questionable nature. So the fact I consider myself among one of the lucky ones is a bad thing. Because that shouldn't be the case. I should be one of the regular ones, which is probably the case, but just is made, it's just rendered nil as a point by all the jokes going around about Catholic molestation. So, I mean, it's a bit of a complicated question, but if you were going to say, yeah, how many dicks do you like? I'd say like 4. Am I one of them? My kids are going to watch this one day and be like, what the fuck was he doing?
Yeah.
Your father had no idea what he was doing.
Like, oh man, like totally missed out on all the Eagle Scouts molestation.
Yeah, oh my god. So molestation jokes aside, what's your next question? And maybe Mike's gonna answer the next one, because I have to go silently cry over here in the corner. I'll be right back.
Oh Jesus.
Oh Lord.
Where?
Blanks.
Yes.
Hey buddy, You still there? All right.
I'm hanging out with some Bunker October if that's what you got there, sweet cheeks.
Dude. Yeah, man. Like, punk rock.
Like, are we talking like gritty punk rock? Or are we talking about
We're talking the punkiest punk rock shit that you can, lick and spit off of somebody's nipple.
Are we talking about
rock.
like the throwing the dirty tampon into the
What
fucking
the fuck land of Narnia have we walked into right now?
I mean, so I'm gonna have to answer your question with another question.
Yeah.
What's the difference between punk rock and metal?
Ooh.
Dude, that metalheads generally know how to play their instruments. Punk rock is just too fucking chaotic.
Punk rock accepted it didn't have to be a good guitarist.
When did you know that you liked punk rock?
When you decide you like music,
Like
when
puberty.
Even before that, I had my uncles, they listened to Dead Kennedys and stuff as I was growing up. And, I also like rockabilly. I mean,
Dead Kennedys were actually probably one of, the best punk bands in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. And then they got, revives in the fucking 90s through, our generation. Mm-hmm. They started, mid-80s, I believe. Maybe even 70s. But, those were, one of the first,
I think they were in the 80s.
One of the first. The Dead Kennedys were, one of the first punk bands that I listened to.
Your Deviant agrees. We're on the right track.
And then, you know who helped a lot on my punk rock stage? Is Scrimmager.
Really?
Dude, yeah. Because me and Scrim actually used to hang out a lot. And he would come over. He's the one that introduced me to Guar. He's the one that introduced me to a lot of cool fucking punk rock scenes. That and Popic. Popic got me into...
Would you consider Guar more punk rock or more metal?
Jew boy?
Yeah, he got me into not Vandals.
Sex Pistols?
No, not the Sex Pistols. I'm thinking of what's the
Cramps?
Danzig's band.
Dude.
Misfits.
Misfits. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Misfits are pretty good. I really like the Cramps, man. Cramps are fucking great. If you've never heard or listened to the Cramps, listen to Human Fly.
Cramps and Human Fly. I'm typing in my phone now. I'm going to play it in the car on my way home.
With all that said as well, half-minute break is over. If you don't listen to or watch Megan, follow Megan. I believe she's the only one on here with the Twitch right now. And then if you don't already follow Inner Deviant. And with all that said, Inner Deviant, you were invited to the show. You just never responded back to me. So that's what I got for you, honey.
Inner Deviant, shame on you.
Inner Deviant actually, he's not here, except he is, in its own way. By the way, big part of the show, he plays us out every day. I got my first chance to I haven't had a chance to listen to your channel for a little while. And I got a chance to jump in the other day, and you're starting to change your camera angles, the room space is opening up, you're playing, you're fucking laughing, you look like you're having a great time, man. And I'll tell you what, great musician. Listen to his channel. He writes fucking sick. He writes sick heat for our chat to post to Discord. That guy can sell a Discord better than any of you. So he's fucking awesome. Subscribe to Inner Demon.
Yeah, if you also don't like us, or if you don't like us, follow our Discord. If you do like us, follow our Discord.
And if you don't like us, also fuck you. Add that one to the list. So, anywho.
Ouch.
My favorite Batman story, anything that's out of the Batman animated series. That's probably my favorite Batman series story.
You know what we should do? Answer the question. Let's just take questions for the rest of the show. Let's do an Ask Me Anything.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That would be fucking cool.
We'll just do an Ask Us Anything.
Quiz has got a lot of questions.
No, I do have a lot of questions.
You get one question and then the next person goes. we got to go around the group.
Everybody else.
You got to go around the group.
All right. fuck the group. But no, okay. So serious question. You guys have been doing this show for a year. This is your anniversary show. Mm-hmm. It might be kind of a two-part question. What have you guys learned about podcasting or interviewing people over the past year? And what would you guys do different?
Good question.
The interviewing was actually became later. It honestly, the show started off as I wanted it as a round table, and it was all going to be audio tracked. And we wanted, that's why we wanted you to come on a lot of the time. So we have a third person to bounce off our ideas at, because you can get back and forth, but if you get a third person, you get a nice recovery, because you'll get more people that will agree on certain aspects. And you could team up on both, on one side, I agree with Quids, or I agree with Fattie on that one, or back and forth. And that's why we had those stupid little stories. But then it became, we had you and then Raptor on, and it was more like a history lesson. Well, it started off like a little history lesson, and this is when we started first actually putting
We actually tried to educate people and research topics, but before we jumped into shows, they were like, people stick around if we just go in it and we're fucking asses flying 3 feet off the ground here. It's pretty great when you do that.
And so then we decided to start finding people, and then we found a great little crew. We found Megan, who put us over, and it's interesting. It was really interesting to start learning how to interview people. I find myself doing it more often when I just have normal conversations with people.
It's
nice.
See, it's fun. It's funny for me because my job revolves around asking questions. If you're gonna succeed in sales, you have to be and do a good job and do it ethically. You have to ask good questions. It's something you have to do a lot. And so since I have to ask good questions in order to try to sell a product throughout the day, what I really like to do is ask questions that just suck. I like getting a chance to come back around to it. No, I mean, honestly, I think that the biggest lesson I learned kind of goes in a little bit with what you're saying, which is, you really got to reach out to people. And I walked into this at first, and I'm still of the opinion that if you like the show, great, watch it. If you don't like it, well, okay, it's not for you. That's fine. That's sort of my mentality with it, and that's the way I can honestly play myself. And
Harry Potter's the best.
Yeah, I think Harry Potter is the best pet movie. I like having a space people can come in and just hang out, and I think that a big thing, and people on the internet, this has come up, is getting other people involved and getting them to talk a lot, and we don't get a chance to do that often enough. And what I've learned and what I've changed, what I would do different is I would have started with that realization earlier on
instead of being halfway through, because honestly, we started in September, and it was just straight to audio. I was looking for something to put up for during this whole anniversary month that we did. I will put up our first whatchamacallit?
Oh, our first recording Munich, back when we were talking about Munich. Oh, this is old stuff.
I'll
when
put
we
that
were still...
up in the chat after we're done here, and that will be our prelude up for next week.
Was this us sitting in my living room going how does this fucking thing work?
No, this is sitting in here actually, in the office. And this is right before we went, because we showed up in our Lederhosen.
Yep.
And I made sausages. I made
You made a lot of sausages.
Sausages.
You made we had some pretzels. There were sausages. There's Mario Kart. That's not very German.
I did a very German, Oktoberfest.
So let's call that a long answer to a good question.
Yes.
And let's move to the next question. Shall I call out, or do we want to just go in the list?
Call it out.
Okay, go ahead. I didn't hear who that was. All right, next question.
Don't make me have to pick you, Major.
I swear to Christ, I will call a name. You can ask us literally anything.
What was your favorite episode?
Ooh, my favorite episode, I think. And there's been a lot of fun ones. There's definitely ones where you have 6 high fives and ones where you have 2 high fives when we're done. But I think my favorite one was space immigration because of the context that we had to do that one in, which was like, oh shit, we lost our guest. We don't know what we're going to talk about. We're chatting about space stuff. Some new immigration stuff came out. The news like, hold the fuck on. Space immigration. We can talk about this topic. Let's just fucking do it live. And then I feel like that episode killed it, and I really loved it. That was my favorite. OS. Fuck, here's a show, and it worked out.
I mean, I got a couple. One of mine was was it food or pastries versus sea life?
Oh, pastries versus sea life, where we were just like, okay, one random topic versus another random topic. It was basically like epic rap battles, except for conversational topics on the back of a napkin.
And I believe that Quids was with us on that one.
Oh, I vaguely remember something about a dessert.
Versus, like, you know, your favorite platypus or whatnot, or no, dolphin.
So, what would win in a fight? Apple pie or apple pie or a platypus? And you're like, what the fuck kind of question is it? And I'm like, you have 28 seconds.
yeah, dude. I don't think the way that Fattie thinks, he's very abstract.
That's half the fun.
I told Quiz to put a question in had a question for you about, like, make a long story but then throw in the rhubarb.
Oh my god. Yeah,
dude,
as soon as I hear rhubarb, I'm fucking on to you.
Dude,
that
was so fucking like bizarre.
You had to know things about where rhubarb grows in the country to answer the question. Now that's fucking trivia, guys. That's some Jeopardy shit.
Rhubarb's got to grow anywhere, but in high elevations in the Sierras is not one of the places that it grows.
Potato says that his favorite episode, I read this a second ago, was with her first nights that Megan was on. And, you know, if it wasn't for Megan coming on, we would never have Potato, who's joined us on, you know, pets. Mm-hmm. And he said we should do another episode about pets.
That was an early topic too. It's also, I think we've done pets. We've done pets twice. I would love to do pets again because pets is just great fodder. Except we got lost a little bit in, like, is Aladdin's carpet a pet?
Yes.
I mean, by what definition? It's now all of a sudden you find yourself defining pets, and basically we're back at like first grade, and we're having to like start over. So, good question. I was gonna say, who's up next?
I'll go. Who approached who about streaming, and how did that conversation go?
Go ahead.
Good question.
So, this has been my brainchild. Me and Fattie would hang out during COVID, and he was my only one source of outlet. And I'm like, dude, I want to do a podcast. He's like, okay.
I've been kind of wanting to do a podcast too. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts. I said, I'm pretty sure I could talk into a microphone for an hour aimlessly.
So then he's like, what do you want to do a podcast about? And I'm like, I don't know. Like a round table, talk about whatever. No political. I'm like, everybody and their mother does a political.
This was like height of all of the rah fucking fighting over COVID and Trump and the election, all the fucking shit.
So we wanted something more lighthearted.
We wanted a break from that.
I mean, that was fun too, but, you know, we wanted a little break. And so we were talking about just whatever, you know. He's like, okay, we'll just get used to talking into the mic. Mm-hmm. And so he bought a mic, and so we sat there in my living room, in his living room, and we were just talking to the mic about stupid things and get stupid occupancy. I mean, honestly, there's some good footage. There's like the footage of us going to McDonald's and spending a...
Oh, yes. We were arguing about currency. We were arguing about something else. So, okay, so a quick answer to the question is who approached... Basically, we were doing podcasts, and Blanks one day calls me. He's like, so I made a studio. And I want you to come check it out. Let me know what you think. And I came over. I was like, this is pretty sweet. And then I was like, well, what do you got for software? I hear OBS is good. So we're sitting down and we put a little strip club up in the background. My son's with me. Then we found Cynthia.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that was all a one night joke operation. We should bring her in. Where is she?
She was here in the beginning. I was actually going to wear my mask.
Oh, there she is. Hello.
I was going to put my mask on and everything and go back to the original... I used to wear a mask.
Yeah, I used to wear a mask. We are not sure we want people to know who I am. Puts on like a Robin-style mask where everybody can clearly see who you are still. But yeah, no, it was originally just like a fun project. Blanks ended up going all in, made the studio, and I said, "Fuck yeah, let's give it a shot." And now here we are a year later.
And then, you know, we were trying to have Bailey or Morty on, and maybe JP at some point. JP has never actually jumped on. Words of Sass has, but they both actually helped me through the OBS step ups. And actually Megan's helped us out with the words that pop up on our screen, very smallly on the bottom of our screen.
Yeah, the ones that say Patriots. She's a big Patriots fan.
No. Not those ones.
we got a question from the crowd. I hope you feel your question has been answered in an honorable and fair fashion. Potato asks, what made you pick Twitch as your streaming platform versus other video cam websites? Well, first off, I don't think we're going to make much money with me jacking you off on OnlyFans. I don't think that's going to happen.
I beg to differ. I just didn't want to sit next to you while I jerked off and looked you in the eyes. It just gets weird.
Well, it wasn't the whole eye contact thing. It was the heavy breathing that started throwing me.
I got
I wish you would have just untied me. Anyway.
Twitch is the easiest way to make money. To be honest with you, and that's actually after the fact, because I didn't know that in the beginning. It was just because all my friends were already on Twitch, and so it was kind of easy to ask them how to set things up. Chef was doing a little streaming. Morty was already doing some streaming. JP kind of knew what was going on.
You can start a YouTube stream anytime and probably get try to get a Patreon up. And one of the things we were originally going to do was take all the audio from every episode and upload it to podcast services as a way to actually monetize it. And then we didn't really end up sticking with that. It was just a lot of after show work, and we're like, holy shit, it's 1 a.m.
We barely get our fucking videos up to YouTube.
Yeah, I know, and we get them up to YouTube, and it's like 2 lines where I'm basically writing them like I'm pretending I'm fucking whoever it is that fucking wrote Rick and Morty, Justin Royal. I'm like, hey bro, here we are talking about zebras. Ass things happen. Show at 9. So, yeah. I hope that answers the question there, Potato.
No.
Who's up? Who's got the next question?
Consoles or PCs?
PCs.
Ooh, for what? I have to say I have an easier time with consoles than PCs in the sense that I'm a very casual gamer these days.
Well, you do have to let the whole bad boy run up and
I have little kids, and computers are expensive. I can replace a paddle for $40. I can't replace a tipped over tower. Okay? If it falls off the desk, I'm fucked.
It's time to teach him lessons.
Yeah. Well, it's time to teach them lessons like your daddy cries a lot now. Is that a lesson I really want to teach them? Yeah. No, I don't want to teach them that lesson. Yeah. Let them know. That was your dad's only outlet, honey. Anyway. I'm a console guy in the sense that I grew up playing a lot of consoles. My parents were very working class, and we've never had much in the way of good computers. I learned some fun stuff. I enjoy computer games, but consoles for me are just how I generally play. I recognize the superiority of PC Master Race. I understand. You guys win. You'll win every contest by any metric. I don't care. I like my PCs. My consoles. Fuck. Anyway, yeah.
No, I can't take it back.
All right. Next question. Who's up?
How many woodchucks could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Why would woodchucks chuck woodchucks? Because woodchucks woodchuck wood.
I was just always wondering how much cider could a woodchuck chug if a woodchuck could chug cider.
I mean, how much dick could a woodchuck suck if a woodchuck could suck dick? Oh, man. That's fun. I'm going to write that down somewhere and post it on the internet.
In our Discord.
Gonna get in trouble for it.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, no. I would only get in trouble if I made a value statement off that. I'm just stating an event. The event is the woodchuck sucks dick, and would a woodchuck suck dick if a woodchuck could suck dick? I mean, maybe.
Okay. I have a question.
I'm so sorry. Oh, God.
How many of you in the main area want to go camping on a small island off of the coast in about a month or less?
Is this one of the ones that you're like, if you wake up with no pants around your legs and a condom hanging out of your ass, would you tell anybody, kind of a statement?
Yes.
Who here goes camping? Who here really likes the smell of burning human flesh?
No, I'm going camping in the next month or so, and I wanna share the experience with friendly people.
I will say this guy. So oddly enough, Spoon, Blanks and I think are the only ones around here that are actually on the channel right now. We're the only ones in Maine. But that being said, camping is fun. It's great with you, and hopefully we can hook something up. And I would love to maybe get the show tied in somehow too. That'd be really cool.
That would be fun. It depends on the day and time. I do have my fun stuff that's coming my way within the next kind of month. I have my October's gonna be very busy. I'm actually probably coming back. Oh wait, we could maybe get Chi-Chi to come along with us.
Oh, Chi-Chi might come. Yeah, Chi-Chi might come.
Yeah.
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 So I think you met Chi-Chi, but the last time it was a very long time ago. So so Inner Deviant writes the best fucking, like I said, lines to promote the Discord, and I like to read them because they're fantastic. So I'm gonna go with this one. Are you guys ready?
Food porn.
All right. You walk slowly.
Pet pics.
You walk slowly onto a green field. Calm, cool air brushes your face. What the fuck are you doing there? You haven't joined BNF's Discord. Join today and get endless memes, jokes, food porn, pet pics, and more. Don't wander like a moron in the fields. Members can get free ham sandwiches and stickers. Join today! Jesus Christ! Get into ad writing. Just do it. I love it, man. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He's got this shit figured out. I just want to say I appreciate that about you, Mr.
I do.
Your green screen will be in the mail. I swear to God, I will get you your fucking green screen.
And ham sandwich.
I will do it. So anyway, this is a green horn, see? All right, next question. Who's up?
It's not a question, but I want a sticker. How do I not have a sticker? I told you where to get the damn stickers.
Okay, to be fair, those are actually not from the place you told me to get the stickers. There was this whole debacle that happened with that whole thing.
There are stickers.
And then I tried to buy more stickers. But you know what, Megan? You sent me stickers. I will send you some stickers.
All right, okay.
Sounds. Actually, I think I might have your water bottle in my car, and I know it's your water bottle because it's got a Megan Bite sticker on it.
Yeah, she goes with me wherever I go.
Yeah. I actually think I should probably get. I don't know. Oh, it's in my other car. It's in my Sonata.
And you have my gloves?
I do have your gloves. They are on my motorcycle.
And I think I have your safety glasses.
I have. Those were a $8 box for $25. And so you may have those. Save them for a woodworking project of your desire.
I will use those for shooting. Anyways, hey, Big Brand.
If you go to Big Bend National Park, I'll join you for camping. Fuck yeah, y'all want to go to Big Bend?
Isn't that alarm big clock in Europe?
Big Bend?
Yeah.
No, that's Big Ben.
Oh, if you go to
in England, and London.
Big Ben. Is it Big Ben in Europe? Big Bend National.
Maggie, have you been to Big Ben? Is it beautiful? Sorry. Was it fun? Did you climb the top?
Yeah, she's Texas.
Yes?
Okay,
no, maybe.
I'm gonna get directions.
I flew over it when I flew into Heathrow.
Yeah.
In London, yeah.
So you didn't go see it? Did you go on the big giant Ferris wheel?
No, I didn't actually go to London. I went and visited some friends and just did that. I didn't really do a whole touristy thing. I went to a wedding over there.
That doesn't sound as fun. I mean, I guess maybe it was. I'm sorry. I don't mean to judge you. It's 2021.
London's a cool town. It's really neat.
I have many complaints about. I disagree with you. London's a shit town because I base places based on their hamburgers, and those hamburgers at the Gatwick Airport were the worst hamburgers I've ever had.
And overpriced.
The most expensive hamburgers I've ever had. If you ate an $80 hamburger and you only ate half of it because it sucked that much, how bad was that fucking burger? Thanks, London. You're a piece of shit.
Dude, I had some sushi on the little plates that like float around or whatever on the conveyor.
Oh my god!
Or some shit like that.
Hold on, we gotta interrupt you. We just hit 10 o'clock. This is going fast. We're gonna have a hell of an after show, but we gotta start playing this one off for the YouTuber folks.
For the YouTuber folks, thank you for all hanging out.
The YouTuber folks.
The YouTuber, if you're not watching the show live, then you're missing out. So
if you're still on this show on YouTube, keep watching. We're gonna fucking be here.